Member states are able to maintain national schemes for highly qualified workers alongside the EU Blue Card scheme. It don't make sense for you to go and pay so much money for schooling in a country while you can go to a cheaper country to study. Living expenses is affordable. He was able to work while studying because studies, there's a lot of flexibility with Lithuanian schools. You want students to cut. It's not really a shortcut because the courses are quite difficult, right? The courses are difficult. The courses, the Erasmus traineeship. You can choose a company anywhere in Europe and the school is paying you. You can choose to go, you can look for a company to go to do Erasmus traineeship in Germany or Netherlands or wherever.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, Anoila here, a former international student in Lithuania who is making Lithuania her second home. Decisions have been made. I'm doing this officially, so yay. This video is inspired by Dami. Dami is a really great friend of mine who also is a former student here in Lithuania, and he got his blue card, and I was like, wow, that was really quick. I didn't know it's that fast, but again, knowledge is power, people. Knowledge is power. Try not to be scammed by a lot of agents out here who really don't know what they're doing. But I asked him then, wow, that was quick, like how come? And then he sent me some links. Very grateful, Dami, thank you. And he sent me some links on their courses. Europe has a shortage of staff, right? Especially there's skilled labor and unskilled labor. In the middle, they have more than enough. There are people who are unemployed because there's not enough job in the mid range. But very, very skilled labor and unskilled, they have shortages. So this is mostly for, I would say, foreigners who want to relocate to Europe, number one, and they wanted to do it legally, and they are willing to put in time, effort, money to achieve this goal, because there are legal ways to doing this. Let us learn not to take shortcuts all the time, because shortcuts are not good. So I will say this, please, if you are not concerned with maybe building a career, you're not making like a long-term plan, then this video is not for you. Don't waste your time. But if you're a young individual who is looking to move into Europe and build something that is going to that is long lasting and is going to have impact in their lives, then continue watching. There are some courses you should not even think about doing them in Europe or just as a student, because it does not make sense in the job market. Things like international relations, I don't know, PR, I don't know, what is it called, diplomacy and international peace. What are those? Those courses are making people to be unemployed and frustrated, and a lot of people just end up in customer service because there is no any other jobs that they can get. But if you want skilled labor, there is a whole list that if you study in Europe, I'm going to read, and I will link everything in the description box. Please, guys, listen to what I'm saying. I beg you, honestly, I'm begging, because there is so much confusion. Not everybody is saying whatever they want to say, and I hope this video lands to people who really need it. And if you know somebody who is kind of struggling with making a decision, please send this to them. And let's go. New rule harmonizes the conditions of entry and residence for highly qualified workers from non-EU countries and increases the attractiveness of the EU blue card. With a blue card, you can move around Europe the way you want. So it's very, very important for us to be really target focused and to look for courses that gives opportunity for this, because that's what Dami did. Like literally, we have an example. Maybe if this video gets enough, like I'm going to fly all the way to Netherlands to meet Dami. Yeah, but that's the condition. It has to have views and it has to have likes. I don't know which one. Somebody should write in the comment section how many likes, how many like interactions, comments, questions. Write them down. Somebody should, one of my subscribers, write how many likes do you want for this video to reach and how many likes. And then I will literally fly, you guys, I will fly to Amsterdam and I'm going to sit down, because right now he's in the Netherlands. I will go there and I will sit down with him and we can talk more about this. But that's my terms and conditions apply. Let's continue. Member states are able to maintain national schemes for highly qualified workers alongside the EU Blue Card scheme. However, the new rules introduce a number of provisions, so terms and conditions apply to ensure the holders of EU Blue Cards and their families are not at a disadvantage compared with the holders of national permits. So they want the blue holders to be treated as Europeans, basically. So what are the conditions to apply? There is rights, and there is conditions. So guys, you need to read. Please put in time, unless you want consultation. If you want consultation, is another story. we could go through this if there's value for my time, but not important in this video. How long is the permit? You can read those things, everything is there. But now I want us to go to the courses. As an international student, you're planning like which course do you want to take. And when it comes to this, there is like a shortage list, and I will just read some that I was able to screenshot. Not everything, please go and read this. A lot of engineers, production engineers, print technician, wood processing technician. Now this will vary from country to country. There is different in Lithuania. There is a shortage, a specific shortage in Sweden. There's a shortage in Germany. So these are the things you need to be targeted. But sometimes, as we say, it does not make sense for you to go and pay so much money for schooling in a country while you can go to a cheaper country to study for this course, like what Byeee did. He studied the cybersecurity in Lithuania. It's quite affordable, right? Living expenses is affordable. He was able to work while studying because studies, there's a lot of flexibility with Lithuanian school. They want students to work. The government wants students, really master students to work. So the professors will put classes to be like in the evening so that you have the day to work. Or if you're working in the evening, they will try to move classes in the morning. Everybody's trying to be flexible to accommodate whatever is happening in the facilities maintenance engineers, wood processing. This is in Go Vilnius. Again, I will link everything in the description box. Please take your time. This is important. Environmental engineer, aeronautical engineer, marine mechanical engineer, ship mechanic engineer, food and beverage technician, electrical engineer, avionics engineer, graphic designer, computer system analysis. So there's a lot of engineering, and engineering is a very particular course. So that's what I'm saying. This international relationship, this PR, if you want to build a career, you want to kind of take a shortcut. It's not really a shortcut because the courses are quite difficult, right? The courses are difficult, the courses take time. There's a lot of practicals. You will be required maybe to go do an internship, and some schools, they help students with internship for placements. There is Erasmus traineeship. You can choose a company anywhere in Europe and the school is paying you. You can choose to go, you can look for a company to go to do Erasmus traineeship in Germany or Netherlands or wherever. The school is paying you a monthly stipend, like a monthly allowance, so that you can be able to pay for whatever you need, your food, your accommodation. And these are the opportunities that I believe studying in Europe provides to its students that studying another place does not have. There's a lot of mobility. There is universities doing a lot of cooperations with each other, so such things. But unfortunately, a lot of international students do not take advantage of this traineeship exchange because they are very busy working in their stupid job. Because like, okay, the other day I was with one guy. He did biotechnology and he did not do any internship. He did not do anything. And I'm like, why? He was like, but I was working. Why were you working? He needs to pay bills. I understand and I empathize, but it's not a good strategy in the long run, because if you did biotechnology, you never did internship, you never did any traineeship or whatever. How is a biotech company going to offer you something once you've graduated? We have to be very calculative. We have to be very strategic. We do not have a lot of time, and such opportunities is shortening because you can get the blue card in 3-4 years. You can literally get it in 3-4 years, as opposed to us. Like for me now, I have to do PR. PR requires 5 years. And then you do exam. With blue card, you don't need that because you're skilled. You just like, if you're skilled, if you're a competent person, you get away with a lot of things. Everybody wants to accommodate you because they're like, I want to keep this person so that he doesn't go to the US, he doesn't go to Australia, he doesn't go anywhere. And then from here, you can do whatever you want. You can work for 10 years, save your money, go start your company back home. Because we also know living in Europe for too long for us, Australia, as Africans, can be tasking. This is not really our national environment. This is a story for another day. Aviation engineer, network analyst, network administrator, database programmer, software tester, game software developer, multimedia software developer. All this list, I'm going to link everything. Please take your time, read, and understand that knowledge is power. Even the Bible says, my people, God is saying, my people are perishing because of what? Lack of knowledge. And knowledge is one thing, there's understanding, and then there is wisdom. But it starts with knowledge. You know, you listen, you watch something, then you're like, kind of makes sense. You go deeper, you now read this, and you ask yourself, what are my interests? What am I good at? What is something that I can sacrifice my life to try to achieve? What is meaningful to me? You say, okay, let me go to be like aviation engineer. You sacrifice money, you sacrifice time, strategy, you program yourself. Then in 3 years, once you graduate, this is the thing now, you come here, maybe you're studying, yeah? Once you graduate, and even when you're studying, you're looking for opportunities. You can intern, you can do something in summer, you can volunteer. Because if something Byeee did and I knew about, Byeee was volunteering a lot. He was doing a lot of things online. He was doing coaching, he was doing mentoring. And those things they do is to build your CV. So that's it for the vlog. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, write. But again, if I've said something and you want to ask something silly, I don't have time for that. If anything, if you want to pay me, you can write me, Noella, I want to talk to you on video. We can discuss such things. But to just like ask me stuff that I've already said here, no. And if you need schools, I'm gonna send you to an agent who does the schooling stuff, and then we take it from there. I hope that has been of value. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.